Evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you may be. Welcome to another episode of your Average Day Joes. I'm your host, C.
And Jay, so
What up, everybody? Hope everybody had a great weekend. We are here on Monday, September 29th, 2025. Chilling, having a great day. We hope you had the same thing and you had a great weekend. What's up with you, Jay? How are you doing today?
tired, man. A lot of adulting.
Yes, sir.
It's all good though, man.
It's got to be done.
Yes, exactly. Got to get through it, and then once I get through this adulting, it'll all pay off. Believe me.
Oh, I know.
I know that. I know that.
All right, guys, in case you missed it, we went live for you guys last night at the gym. We did leg day. We did not do squats this week. We just did the leg press. And we did actually some new stuff, which you guys got to check out and see what we did there to maybe implement it into your workout if you are doing legs. That being said, Jay, how are your legs feeling? Are you already sore?
My legs, they're not sore. If I'm not squatting, they don't get sore.
Oh, okay. Okay. What is man, what is that you're holding up in your hand? That thing looks pretty nice.
I know. Look at that.
Something
Can you
new?
see it? Can you see this?
Oh, I can see it.
Oh, you can see that?
Man, okay.
That's a
Okay.
look at that. That's my new coffee mug. Who is
Okay.
that? Oh, that's us.
Damn.
Oh shit. Yeah,
Sick.
get that in the camera. Look at
Yeah,
that.
man.
Yeah, that's what I be drinking out of now.
What does the whole coin say like around it? Because you can't see that part.
It says, "In average day Joes, we trust."
Yes,
That's
sir. Yes, sir.
the shit right there, boy.
Exactly. And
That's the good stuff.
exactly. And just like Jay said, we are your Average Day Joes. We are your podcast that's going to give you your sports, breaking sports scores, breaking news, trending stories. We're also going to get into crypto with you. We're also going to do your horoscope, conspiracy of the night, of course. And we also do a gym session for you as well as words of wisdom to end our show. So you guys got to stick around, check it out, and enjoy the show. Let's move on. We do have a lot of sports to go through. So I know, Jay, you are probably the man to do it. Starting with tonight's NFL game. What happened?
Well, there wasn't only one. There was two.
Oh, okay.
Let me pull them up for you. We had two Monday night games, which I like when they have two games. The first game I told you was light work. Broncos, Bengals, not even close, bro. There's no Joe Burrow. There's no the Bengals they can't move the ball. So
Yeah.
Bo Nix and the Broncos, Sean Payton, light work. They won 28-3. Like I told you, it was just without Joe Burrow, it's a lost cause. So
Yeah. 28 to
yeah,
3 on a
yeah, they just got slaughtered. You
they're
know what I
probably
mean?
I bet you the NFL like the commission and all they're like, you know what, let's make sure never to put this team on Monday Night Football again.
No, it's not. It's not even that. It's just it's even funny because I watched some of the game when I was cooking, and you could tell some of the Broncos they still ran some plays like for Vegas. Like there was a couple plays that he kind of just threw an interception, like, and I was just like they were just throwaway plays because they were already up, like they already knew they were gonna win. Like Cincinnati can't move the ball for shit. They ain't got a quarterback. You know.
So you're saying he was pulling a Geno Smith?
Yeah, I'm saying this score could have been a lot more ran up if they wanted to, but I could tell how the NFL was like, hey, bro,
Calm down.
like, yeah, exactly. This is not even a matchup. So you could tell. I saw it. I saw a few plays that I was just like, especially now this year when they've been talking more about certain plays that have been rigged. And like, I've known this for years, but like you can really see it now when you like really watch. And if your head is like that, like, why the hell did he just do that? You know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
very simple. It's very simple now because it's all entertainment. That's what sports are. They're
Exactly.
entertainers. So, but yeah, that was light work. 28-3, simple game. Like I said, it could have been a lot more, but NFL rules,
All right,
light
there was another
work.
game.
Yeah, the Finns and the Jets. That was the score. shows it was a little closer than what I saw because I saw that game too. The Finns won 27-21, but the big key thing that happened in that game was Tyreek Hill getting hurt. And I saw he just fell really awkwardly. I saw it, it was on a play that he caught the ball and then just tackled out of bounds. So I don't know how his knee's gonna be. You could tell it was like twisted in the way he like fell.
Oh, really?
He'll probably be out for a few. I'm guessing maybe 3 to 6 weeks. I have no idea. It depends. If it's something really worse, then he'll be out a lot longer. But I can't imagine it would be.
Yeah.
It was just a simple tackle, but he fell awkwardly. So we'll see. You know what I mean? But the big play guy in that game, Darren Waller, man, you should know that name. He was an ex-Raider.
Oh, I remember him. Yeah.
Yeah, so he was a big target for Tua today, man.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's funny how when players from the Raiders leave and then they excel, it happens all the time. Like, I don't know what it is about that program, man. But, yeah, he had a great game, and he helped Tua out a lot. So,
yeah,
it helped them get their first win. The Jets are the Jets, so nothing out of the ordinary.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? But, yeah, those were the 2 games today. And then I'm going to go over all the rest of the games.
Okay.
So we had the first game I told you I was going to watch in Dublin, first international game of the year. You had the Vikings and Steelers, 2 great fan bases. It was cool. Damn, there was a lot of terrible towels there, and for Pittsburgh fans, man, I was like, damn, they traveled deep. But that was a good game. Steelers ended up coming out victorious, 24-21.
Yeah.
So that was a good game. The Bolts, they took a dump and they let the Giants get their first win of the year. I didn't watch that game. I don't know what happened. The Giants beat the Chargers 21-18, but I don't know what happened. I just saw the highlights, and I don't know. I told you, when something is very, let's say, favored in one way, it always scares me to bet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'll talk about that with another game later when I get to it. But so the Chargers were heavy favorites because the Giants are terrible, right? So that right there, like every time I see a game like that, it's like total Vegas to me.
Yeah.
Texans, they whooped up the Titans 26-0. Doesn't surprise me. This one kind of surprised me because the Falcons, they got just ran over by the Panthers the week before, right? They came out and they beat the Commanders. Obviously, Commanders don't have their starting quarterback, Jaden Daniels. But we saw what the Commanders did to the Raiders. So this just tells me how bad the Raiders are, because the Falcons came out there and they beat them 34-27.
Right.
So that was a solid one. The Bills, nothing needs to be said about the Bills. They're looking good, firing on all cylinders. They beat the Saints 31-19, looking really strong. Eagles and Bucks, nothing out of the ordinary here. Eagles are a tough team, defending champs. They had a close game with the Bucks, but they came out on top. So 31-25, that was a good one. Lions, they beat up the Browns, nothing out of the ordinary, 34-10. Pats Nation, they came through and they did work on the Panthers. They put up 42 on them, beat the Panthers 42-13. Very good win for the Patriots. The Jags, they came out victorious over the Niners. Obviously, the Niners, they got that big hole on defense without Nick Bosa. And, man, Travis Etienne was just running all over them, bro. So the Jags got that W in San Francisco. Well, I should say Santa Clara. But that was a good win for them, 26-21. The Rams, they beat the Colts, gave them their first loss of the season, 27-20. Matthew Stafford did good. And, yeah, that was a good win for the Rams, man. That was a good battle. Yeah. This is the other game I wanted to see. The Chiefs and Ravens. I told you the loser of this game would be 1-3. And so, yeah, the Chiefs, they came out victorious. I don't like to bet against Patrick Mahomes, so that was light work for them. They beat the Ravens 37-20. I believe Lamar Jackson left with a little injury. I don't know if it was anything serious. I'm not sure, but I don't think it was, because I didn't hear big news about it. But, yeah, like, it was like I said, the Chiefs they've had the Ravens number for a minute. You know what I mean? So
what was the? No, they didn't say what the injury was, or
I don't think it was a major one. They were losing anyway, but yeah, I don't think it was a major one, or else I would have heard more about it because it's Monday today. You know?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, they beat the Ravens 37-20. That, like I said, that means for the Ravens, I'd be really thinking about, damn, we're 1-3, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's not a good way to be. This one, you told me about it. I didn't watch it, but the Bears beat the Raiders 25-24.
Fucking. I don't even have words right now, Jay. I don't have words for this, bro.
I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm not. So what happened? He got his field goal blocked at the end. Was that what it was?
I didn't even get to see that because I was
I think that's if I recall in the highlight, they blocked the field goal to win that game. Yeah. Like the Raiders were going to kick a field goal and the Bears blocked it.
Yeah, so that's just amazing. Oof, right?
That's tough. That's tough. Yeah. That's tough. The spread was only 1.5, so that's tough right there.
Makes sense. Thank you, Vegas.
Oh man,
worst decision ever. Put Raiders in Vegas. Shit.
But yeah, so the Bears came out victorious 25-24. I told you that's one of the worst ways, like in any sport, to lose by 1 point. Oh man, that's a terrible feeling. That's a terrible feeling. And then the last game that I wanted to watch that I saw many fixed plays, the Packers and Cowboys. Obviously, I didn't get to watch the whole thing. Why? Because we were live at the gym. But I watched, I watched the beginning of it when the Pack was up like 13-2. Yeah, I know. I said 13-2. And then this game ended up going the distance and then some overtime, and they ended up a tie game. Come on, bro. A tie game. 40-40. Come on, dude. I'm not buying this shit. I ain't buying this shit, bro. Too many plays in there that were just yeah. Like you could go.
Too many coincidences, you know?
Well, yeah, especially with that game, I saw it. A lot of people broke that down on TikTok too. I was like, oh man, I saw the plays that they were breaking out, and I was like, oh man, yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, 40-40 tie. Come on, bro, stop. Stop with the madness right there, especially the Cowboys. Come on, man, stop. I'm not buying that shit.
Right.
But yeah, so that was all NFL, man. We had a lot of NFL on.
All right. What I'm saying? Let's get into some chats real quick.
Yes, sir.
We got Justin in the house saying back from legs.
Okay. Hit legs. Good shit. That's a good thing.
And we got Infinite Improbability saying Rams only good football team to come out of LA, not counting Chargers because they started out of San Diego.
Hey, big ups to the Rams. They won their chip. I watched.
Yep. And Justin says, hey, AI is back. And AI says, I see in the background someone got the package I sent. Yes,
I'll be having mine tonight. My boy got to bring it to me, so I'll be having mine tonight.
Yep.
I'll be trying that out later.
We did get it. I was like, at first I was so confused. I was like, man, how did I get this? And then I was like, oh wait, on our show we were talking about this, and then I remembered everything. I was like, oh cool. So yeah, thank you so much, Infinite. Super cool. Really appreciate it. I hope you got our giveaway for you as well, and that it is everything that we hope it is for you to be good. That being said, let's move on to our next sports trend.
I'm gonna do college.
College, exactly.
Yes, sir. We had an upset. I watched this one in double overtime. Virginia beat Florida State 46-38. I saw that one. Another upset, Arizona State. They beat TCU 27-24. Ohio State, this was light work over Washington 24-6. Nothing new. Another upset between the top 10. Oregon beat Penn State 30-24 in double overtime. Again, that was another double overtime game. That was really good though. That was a really close game. But that game should have went either way anyway. That was good. Ole Miss, they upset LSU 24-19. I was very impressed with Lane Kiffin's team. Lane Kiffin, remember, ex-Raider coach, remember? Lane Kiffin. So he coaches Ole Miss now. And yeah, that's another ex-Raider, right? But he got his team beating LSU. That was a good game, man.
Yeah.
Very good game. His defense looks good. Alabama, they upset Georgia. They always have good games against each other. They beat them 24-21. Texas A&M beat Auburn 16-10. Indiana beat Iowa 2015. Iowa State mollywhopped Florida or Arizona 39-14. Tennessee beat Mississippi State in overtime 41-34. Georgia Tech beat Wake. I told you, Wake. Remember, I was calling out the Demon Deacons. I wanted them to win that. They lost by a point in overtime. That would have been a big upset, too.
They weren't awake.
They tried, man. They're not even ranked, bro. They haven't won a game. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man. Actually, sorry, they are 2-2. Sorry, it was Georgia Tech they hadn't lost a game.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah. Sorry about that. Vanderbilt killed Utah State 55-35. Missouri, they waxed UMass 42-6. They did not cover the spread. Remember, the spread was 45. So they were a little short on the spread. USC, they took a heartbreaker and lost to Illinois 34-32. That was a tough one, man. That was a tough loss. Very tough loss right there. Notre Dame beat Arkansas 56-13. And BYU, they took care of Prime's team 24-21. I watched that one as well. Coach Prime had his team playing good, though.
3 points.
Yeah, exactly. He had his team playing well. So that's all that matters, you know?
Yeah, no biggie.
Yeah, exactly. But those are, that was all that's top 25 in college.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Infinite wants to know if the drink was dank. Yes, sir. Very good. I like it.
I don't know yet. I'll be trying it later.
No, definitely Infinite. I tried it. I like it. And I thank you so much again. Very appreciative. Definitely something different, but I like cucumbers and I like lime, so it works out for me. Jay is we'll see what he thinks about that one.
Hopefully.
Right.
Yeah, hopefully.
Right. Let's move on to our next sport and what is going on in MLB today.
MLB is off today. Why? The playoffs start tomorrow. It's going to be good, man. The playoffs tomorrow. We got the wild card. So the first wild card game at 10 a.m. We got the Guardians against the Tigers. That should be a good one. Later on at noon, we got your Padres. They're playing the Cubs. I believe they're playing in Chicago. So that starts at noon on ABC. That should be a good one too. Obviously, we got the next one. This is on at 3 p.m. This is a big rival, Red Sox Yankees. That's always hectic when we see that, bro. So that's gonna be good. And then the final game of the night, Reds and Dodgers. I don't know much about the Reds. I don't follow the Reds, but I know the Dodgers are a good squad. But I'll be rooting for the Reds. I can't stand the Dodgers.
Yeah.
It's basically any team against the Dodgers. That's who I'll be rooting for.
Gotcha.
So yeah, that's what's going on tomorrow. All those wild card games.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Playoff time, bro.
Yeah.
I love it, man. I love it. We're getting into the seasons, bro. Because once we got playoff baseball, once playoff baseball is almost to World Series, you know what starts up, right?
Basketball.
Exactly. We'll have every sport, bro. Like, fuck. Best time of year.
Yep.
Best time of year, bro.
Let's go Lakers. Lake Show.
Oh, God. and no one want to hear that. That's like hearing, yeah, go Dodgers. No, none of that.
No, it's totally opposite. Totally opposite.
I know they're both LA teams.
No, I would say Dodgers would fit more of the category of the Clippers, not the Lakers.
No, that's definitely not true.
The Lakers got their own thing going, brother, in LA. The Clippers and the Dodgers, okay, I can see that. Same colors.
Okay.
Should the Lakers colors is death row colors, homie?
No. No. Definitely not.
Just like my hat when I got mine on.
Exactly. The custom-made hats, that is.
Custom-made, man.
Yeah.
All right. So that is all our sports. Do you have any other sports trends?
Let me see. No, I talked about them during each one. So
okay. Then
Yeah,
we're
I
good.
talked about all the trends while I was doing them, so for sure.
All right, then let's move on and get into some UFC results for Saturday. So we had your light heavyweight finale, which was Carlos Ulberg against Dominic Reyes, and I called that one. Carlos whooped that ass. Got a KO in the first round against Dominic Reyes. Dominic Reyes should be retiring pretty soon here. He still
Isn't
got
that the guy? Isn't that the guy you told me almost beat John Jones?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
okay.
knew.
Okay.
But remember how we talked about this? It wasn't like we almost beat him. It was
I
more
just
like,
thought I'd throw that out there because you wanted to tell me
yeah,
about
he's
it.
OG now. Like, I mean, Carlos Ulberg is like much younger, probably.
I know. I'm just simply throwing that out there.
I was okay. I got you. We got also your co-main event was light heavyweights Jimmy Crute against Ivan Ersland, and Jimmy Crute won that one submission round one. That's pretty crazy. Your featherweights right before that, we had Jack Jenkins against Ramon Taveras. Jack Jenkins took that one decision round 3. And we had before that welterweights Jake Matthews against Neil Magny. Neil Magny took that one by submission round 3. And then you had your lightweights right before that, and it was Tom Nolan against Charlie Campbell. And Tom Nolan took that one submission round 1. So that that was your fights for Saturday on the main card. I didn't. Yeah, there was no card besides that. Oh, I guess the middleweight one that I did mention also on your prelims was Cam Roston against Andre Petrosky, and Cam Roston won that one KO round 1. So yeah, that was the one prelim one that I kind of knew the fighter. All right, let's get into our trends and our breaking news. Starting with what is going on with Trump and his peace talks?
All right. So President Trump and Prime Minister Benjamin, I can never pronounce his name, Netanyahu. They announced a 20-point peace proposal at the White House, calling for Hamas to release all remaining hostages within 72 hours in exchange for a ceasefire. So we will see how this plays out.
Bro, this is such a theatrical fucking.
Obviously.
I'm just like, bro, all the time, ceasefire this, and then a month later,
You know how it is.
this. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck are we doing here, guys?
I don't know, man. I really don't. Like you said, puppet stuff. That's it.
At the same time, I'm seeing videos over here of in the Gaza Strip, all these settlers like starving, and they're just having these soup kitchens, and man, bro, the shit I'm seeing and the shit that's they're. I don't understand, dog. You know what I'm saying? That's the world for you in certain areas, you know.
Yep. It's just war makes a lot of people money. Let's just say, you know that.
I know.
It's definitely one of the things that, unfortunately, it's the truth.
Yeah, that region has been so unstable. Like the more pressure, the more security they try to press. The Israelis try to press on the Palestinians.
Yep.
Then the more it looks like shit gets like turned around the opposite way, and things just get more fucked up. You know, as it goes.
Yeah. I mean, this plan is, obviously it's with Trump and Israel, but it says Saudi Arabia, Jordan, and Egypt are also included in the plan, like help making this plan. You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
Yeah. So we'll see. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it says that in return, Israel would free 250 Palestinians.
Yep.
Serving life sentences.
Yep. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah. But it says that the militants are holding 48 hostages. So, yeah, they'll give 250 for 48. Sounds like a good deal.
This stuff has been going on for too many years, man.
I know.
So, yeah, man. We will see.
So I'll get.
We will see about this. It's got 72 hours, so we will see. We got 3 days.
Right.
I'll be reporting it again, I'm sure, or you will.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
All right. Let's move on to our next trend, which is also the title of our show, Government Shutdown, Looming or Coming Soon. So if you guys didn't know, let's see what it says. It says that There should be a possible government shutdown in less than 2 days away as congressional lawmakers remain at odds over funding the government beyond September 30th. Although Republicans control Capitol Hill and the White House, they need at least 7 Democrats in the Senate to join them to pass a spending package under the chamber's rules. Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer, however, is demanding any funding bill contain an extension of an enhanced Affordable Care Act premium subsides, along with several other items, to get his party's support. GOP leaders want an extension of funding for 7 weeks with additional money for security for the legislative, executive, and judicial branches. President Trump called top Republican and Democrats congressional leaders for a meeting on Monday, but there was little sign of progress. Basically, Trump said, I think we're headed to a shutdown. And Vice President Vance said that's what Vance said right afterwards, after that meeting. And it says if it's not resolved, the coming government shutdown could be unlike any other in recent memory. While no two shutdowns are exactly the same, Trump and the White House Office of Management and Budget have already signaled that they are willing to use a totally different playbook, urging agencies to downsize workers in programs whose funding has lapsed and which don't align with Trump's priorities. So, it looks like maybe in 2 days we will be going into a government shutdown. So that just means that some of you guys will not be able to get some of the government services, including, I believe, DMV, post office, and some other stuff. Right, Jay? Post office is one of that, right? It's all government.
Yeah, I'd say so.
I mean, I remember during the last shutdown, they also closed all the parks and stuff too, because those are all federal employees that basically are guarding the parks, So
yeah, but it won't. This is not going to be no.
I don't think it's going to be serious.
Yeah, this thing. Yeah, this is. Yeah.
Infinite says, ironic how the Holy Land is filled with the most intense, heartfelt hatred.
Yep.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's freaking crazy what's going on over there, man. I got Jay does too, but we got boys from like Palestine that tell us their story. We know people from Israel that tell us their story, and either way you look at it, and from whoever viewpoint you look at it, it shouldn't be happening. It's terrible what's happening on it.
I don't know if that'll ever get solved.
Well, I mean, supposedly, according to what we reported with Trump a few months back, they're trying to make like a whole resort thing over there, and they're going to try to, put all these people in different places. So
that ain't going to happen.
I mean, that's the plan. That's what they're trying to do right now.
The cats there that are there deep in there, they don't want anything to do with. They don't want anyone to tell them, since they're there, how it should go. That's all it is. That's all it is, man.
We'll see.
That's how it's always been.
I know.
They don't want to be told. And I get it.
For sure.
Basically, they were there. We kind of helped put other people there and then try to, mix two people together that just don't mix. You know what I mean? That's basically to break it down very simple, that's basically what goes on. So, and it's,
I mean, if you can really imagine what it is like, it's like this, Jay. It's not about the people, it's about the policies that some of the people do to the other people. So basically, you have one region that's all like it's basically the best analogy for this is, if you're looking at it from our point of view, you have the U.S. and Mexico. You have this border. U.S., especially like if you look at just like aerial footage of San Diego, how beautiful it looks as opposed to Tijuana and the rest of like some of that further going down, like Rosarito and stuff. And it's totally different, the landscape. You know what I mean? U.S. is so much more developed, and yet it's right over on the other side of a wall, and you have all this less developed housing, land, jobs are less, everything is less, and you have more of everything that's like on the negative side. So I would kind of put that the same as over there, but the difference is that as strict as the U.S. border is trying to cross in from Mexico to the U.S., we still let people in. With over there, it's totally different. Like it's so militarized that, you know what I mean? You as a Palestinian cannot really supposedly cross into Israel too much. Some people can on like work visas, but it's just so sketch, and the stuff that they have to go through and endure just to cross over. They really militarize that border with Israel, and you know what I mean? They're not working together as two societies.
Nope.
So it's just kind of like just the way it is, you know?
I do know.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah, wouldn't you say it's kind of like U.S. and Mexico in a way, but just
No,
not
I wouldn't.
militarized?
No, I wouldn't.
No.
No. Maybe if because they've been at war for like 100 years, dude. This is not a joke. You know, they've been at war for a long time, bro.
Yeah.
Like I feel like ever since I've been alive, they've been at war. And then I saw like a video, and it was even way before that, you know, and I was like, holy shit, these people have been at war for God knows how long now. How is it ever going to change? I don't think it'll ever change. And like I said, we have a lot to do with that, our country. So,
Yeah.
you know, like no one wants to give an inch or give in. So, just how it is, man. Unfortunate.
Right.
Sucks. So, you know what I mean?
Definitely.
So I definitely wouldn't have the solution. Have no idea.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Have no idea. I get where Trump was going with the whole thing when we reported it about business, tourists, money. Everything always goes to money, but a lot of a lot of people I'd say on the Palestinian side, they're not fighting for that really.
Let me ask you though, what do you think would happen if Israel just said, fuck it, let's open up our borders and let's just all simulate into one here. We can try to make everything better. We can work the two as governments together. They wouldn't do that because of the money that Israel makes from selling and buying weaponry, while poor, well, I'm not going to say poor, but while Palestinians, I guess like Hamas and everything, they get supplied by somebody else. So I think it's just, you know what I mean? It's at the end of the day, a whole bunch of money being made by buying and selling weapons. And, you know, we are, as the U.S., one of the biggest suppliers of those weapons.
Of course. But the minute you have one suicide bomber do anything in that cross border, it's over. It's over. They'll slaughter everyone. Everyone. And I'm talking about Israel. They will slaughter everyone over there.
Right.
One suicide, if everything was open, like you said, you have one extremist that says, I'm gonna fucking go in there and take out whoever I take out. The minute that happens, guess what happens? They're all gone. I guarantee you it'd be a fucking charade of just done. They'd wipe out everyone there, bro. Everyone. There wouldn't even be, and then it'd be gone. So that's why that doesn't happen. That's exactly what would happen. I know. You should know.
I mean,
and we would back that. We would have to back it because we'd be a part of, oh, let's open everything. Oh, yeah, this and that. And then all of a sudden, one extremist from over there goes over and kills God knows how many just with one, big bomb. Then it's like, okay, all out warfare, eye for eye. That's all. That's what's going to happen. It's too easy to predict. That's why they don't do that.
But they were already planning on doing that, and we reported on that because Trump was trying to make that whole area as a resort, and he was going to put Palestinians and Israelis there together.
That exactly. So even if he had a resort and all this beautiful talk, someone from one side is going to blow something up. We already know this, man. It's not safe for tourists to be, oh, this is great, and then all of a sudden, big ass bomb goes off. Unfortunately, that's how it is, man. So, yeah.
We got DTW in the house saying what's up with the American flag. What up, DTW?
What up?
Hope all is well.
But yeah, that, like I said, man, I've done the research. I've watched the videos. Like I said, they've been at war since way beyond. I didn't even realize, like 50 years before we've been alive. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
it's nothing's gonna be. Yeah, I have no solution for it, bro.
Right.
And I'm the person that always says, "Don't tell me problems, tell me solutions." I have no solution for it. So yeah, I don't know how they'll ever deal with it. It's something that we've constantly talked about for I don't know how many years, not just on our show, but I'm talking about just in general. Like you said, you have Palestinian friends, so do I. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, and I have obviously friends from Israel as well.
Infinite says this isn't like a turf war between the Bloods and the Crips. To them, this is war in the name of God. Law
It is
27, maybe 32 of the 48 laws.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's like it's about getting a certain person to budge, and it's just not. Doesn't work like that, man. And we can't just go in and be like, "Oh, this is try to mediate." It just doesn't work. It just doesn't work, man. You know. Clearly, the way some are very extreme, that's how you know it doesn't work. Willing to die for your beliefs, like literally, and take out people with you, is on a whole nother level, bro. Understand? That's so. Yeah, it's very tough, man. Very, very tough.
Yeah.
So, yeah, like I said, I don't even have a solution. I don't think President Trump has a solution. I know he's, like I said, going with money, going with this, going with that. I get it. Tourists, money, very unsafe, very unstable. Not a good move when I think about it.
Yeah.
Too many factors at risk if that happens, man.
He'll be all right.
Yeah, I mean,
There'll
we'll
be a
see.
lot of security there. It'll probably be another smart city, super secure.
It doesn't matter, man. It doesn't matter because there's always ways to get around things if you want to fucking kill people. It's just how it works. You know?
Yeah.
It's just how it works, man. So
that is true.
It's unfortunate.
I know.
Yeah. Maybe we'll see the day, though, one day when they actually have a solution. And hopefully one side is not wiped out because that's not the solution. Fuck.
Right.
You know what I mean? So,
right.
Yeah. It's fucked up.
All right. Well, let's get into our next trending topic. And for all we know, maybe we can have this man give us a solution. What's going on with SpaceX, Jay, and Elon Musk?
Oh, yeah. He launched today, bro. I believe it was Southern Cal, bro. SpaceX rocket launch. I believe it was around, 7:15 p.m.? So if you live in the areas of Pasadena, Laguna Niguel, Palm Springs, you were able to see it just go across, man. Kind of cool. I don't live down there, so I don't know. But I guarantee you, if I go on TikTok or any of the social medias, I'll see it.
You can see it right now. You can just watch us. Watch what we do.
Oh, you got a video on?
Yes,
oh,
sir.
Sick. I want to see. Come on, man. Didn't even tell me, bro.
I didn't realize.
Oh, I see it now.
I didn't realize.
Hell yeah.
Look, it just hit the firmament and now it's going back and down into the ocean. It couldn't.
Oh God, here we go.
It's always the same story. It's not like it could look. That's look at what it looks like. It looks the same thing as if it was something going into water. That's exactly what it looks like when you have something going into water like that. Same exact.
Okay.
Telling you, bro. That's the firmament. From what's down below is up above. What's up above is down below. That's just the way it works in this world.
When we are in the space station and on Mars, I want to hear your explanation. That's
I've been hearing that since the 60s, since the last time.
You have? I haven't. So you don't believe Elon's going to have us in Mars? That's what you're telling me. You really don't
believe that we've been to the moon yet. I just don't believe we've been to the moon.
Okay. I want to know your explanation when we are in the space station and in Mars. That's I just want to know. Yeah. We should be in the space, and space station's being built, right, by that British guy. I forgot his name. That should be open to the public, No, not Branson. The other guy. Branson's doing the space tour, the Virgin Galactic. I'm talking about the space station, where like in Elysium, where you can go up there. There'll be malls, theaters, hotel, where you can stay in space. I forgot the guy's name who's building it. He's not. It's not Branson. It's the other guy though. The other baller from London. Forgot his name, but that should be operational and ready by 2028, 2029. Around the same time that Elon said, "Hey, we should be in Mars like around the same time." Remember? So I want to hear your explanation because from what you're telling me, that's not going to be possible, and that space station is going to be in what? The water? That's what you're telling me, right?
I don't know.
Well, I'm asking you. You said we can't get past a certain thing, so we're not going to be in space. We're going to be in the water. That's your theory. So they're building a
water.
You just said that's what you said.
I'm saying that what's down below as up above, or as up above.
Okay, so when we're in the space station, what will you be saying when we're able to go there and stay?
That we penetrated through the firmament.
Okay, so that'll be your explanation. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. That's it. Okay. So you'll be like, okay, we figured it out and we made it.
Yep.
We figured out the technology because you already know other, let's say, forces come here through the firmament and are here, as you know.
I mean, if we supposedly went to the moon back in the day, how come that's not already been something that happened? So
what do you mean?
Why did we lose the records of everything to get back to the moon? Why
they don't want us to go back to the moon, bro?
Since then and stuff.
They don't want us to go back to the moon, bro. If the moon is a man-made thing, bro, that's not anything. That's ran by total other entities. Let's just say that's why we don't go back to the damn moon. We'd be screwed. We go back to the moon. We done deal. That's exactly why we don't go back to the moon.
So we'll see. I mean, once we learn how to get through this firmament, we're good to go.
Yeah, that's what Elon's for, bro.
Yeah, but as of right now, that hasn't happened. You see every rocket what it does. It keeps it, and it goes back down into the ocean.
Okay, that's fine, bro.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for the explanation. That's all I wanted to hear.
I'm just waiting for one of these rockets to actually go up into the atmosphere and disappear.
I don't think that's what it's for.
Then we're not going into space anytime soon.
No, I'd say I told you a few years.
Yeah.
A lot of the rockets are throwaway. That's all it is.
I believe. Fuck it. Well, let's waste it. Let's waste that money.
It's not wasting money. It's just throwaway.
We could have been feeding the whole world with that money that they're wasting.
Politics.
Politics. Well, I already know.
That's all it is. Yeah.
I'm just
That's all it is, man. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. We'll be there.
We got DTW saying there's always two sides. We stand with America.
Marca.
And then DTW says moon landing 2028.
Marca.
I
like that. I like that.
Exactly.
Hell yeah.
All right, guys, let's move on to our next trending topic. We got some business news for you. So it looks like video gamer Electronic Arts to be bought in largest ever private equity buyout valued at $55 billion. So your favorite video games or the maker of the video game Madden NFL is being acquired by an investor group, including Saudi Arabia's sovereign wealth fund and the largest private equity funded buyout in history. So, Jay, your Madden NFL games might be different than they were in the past.
They'll never be different. You will never. No one will ever change Madden.
I don't know.
Madden's legendary.
The investors, who also include a firm managed by Jared Kushner, who is President Donald Trump's son-in-law, and the private equity firm Silver Lake Partners, valued the deal at $55 billion. EA stockholders will receive $210 per share. The deal far exceeds the $32 billion price tag to take Texas utility TXU private in 2007, which had shattered records for leveraged buyouts. PIF, which was currently the largest inside stakeholder in Electronic Arts, will be rolling over its existing 9.9% investment in the company. And yeah, that's pretty much what's going to be happening. So it looks like, yeah, EA Electronic Arts, EA is going to be bought out. I wonder if they're still going to keep their offices over here in Redwood Shores next to us.
I don't think so.
Yeah, crazy.
That is crazy. They've been there for a long time.
I know. So I don't know. I think they're, like you said, if they're not going to do anything with the video games, then they'll probably leave everything the way it is.
Oh, that's a good point. I didn't even think of it like that.
Yeah, but we'll see.
It's a good investment, I'd say.
Exactly.
Video games ain't going nowhere. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And that's a big community. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't even play, but I'll always play some Madden. Always. I care less about playing video games, but I'll always play Madden. That's just as hella fun, bro.
Oh, I know.
You know what I mean? That's just hella fun, bro.
For me, it's my NBA 2K, but I got
you. Yeah, no, I love NBA, bro. It was cool.
Bro, the best NBA 2K ever is 2K24 because you literally have eras that you can play in. So I get to play, like right now, what I'm doing, I'm managing the Wizards when Jordan was part of that team the last year. And I'm trying
03?
Yeah, 03. So I'm trying to beat Kobe and the Lakers when they had O'Neal and Kobe against
That's
Jordan.
Too hard, man. That's too hard.
I mean, I picked up. Yes, it's been hard. I haven't been able to do it yet. This is probably like my 6th, 7th time trying.
Too hard, bro.
I am very positive that I will succeed this time around because I have so far the best players that I have surrounded him with.
You don't have an answer for Shaq. It's a problem.
I do.
No, you don't. Unless Yao Ming was there, you don't have an answer for Shaq.
I'm using this guy that was a nobody called George Brooks. He's 7'2", like 290 pounds. I know, but he literally helps a lot. And he's not my starter, but when we're playing LA, then I always put him as my starter, and then he's always keeping Shaq, in check for the most part.
Shaq too dominant, bro.
He's dominant, but he does keep him better in check than any other big man I got. So.
And then Jordan, he's already OG at that moment, so Kobe's too tough to
handle. But I'm keeping Jordan as a small forward, and I'm keeping Jordan. Yeah. So and Kobe's a shooting guard, so it's
of course
they're not like really like going up against each other too much,
Yes.
In the game, but yeah. Yes. It's good. It's good. Hopefully, I will win my championship. I've been winning pretty good on this one. I've been doing pretty good. I even got what's his name, Ty Lue, as one of my point guards.
Ty Lue, Ty, dude, fucking Ty Lue, bro. That's dope.
Exactly.
Oh shit.
All right, let's move on into our next trending topic and get into this celebrity news. Jay, what's going down with Kidman?
Nicole Kidman and Keith Urban, they are getting divorced, bro. That seems to be a common theme in Hollywood, but they've been together for about 20 years, man.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, they done deals.
What does it say why they're separating?
Nope. But she didn't want it to happen, it said she didn't want it to happen.
So he got tired of her.
I don't know. I can't comment. I don't know nothing about Keith Urban. I've watched Nicole Kidman in many movies, but I knew nothing. I didn't even know that's who she was dating. I remember the days when she was dating. I believe it was Tom Cruise, right? Wasn't it Tom Cruise? Yeah, that's what I mean. I didn't even know she was dating this dude. I thought she was dating Tom. Yeah, I can't even remember. I think it was Tom Cruise though. Maybe I'm tripping, but yeah. Nicole Kidman, I didn't even know, but yeah, 20 years. I was like, damn, okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just saw this on X. No one really went in detail, like Entertainment Tonight or any of those people. No, they didn't go on detail.
Yeah.
But I saw it trending, and I was like, oh shit, okay. So.
Right.
Yes, sir. Nicole Kidman. She's on the market.
Up for grabs, guys.
Yes, sir.
Go get it while it's hot.
Nicole Kidman. Yeah, she's I like a lot of her movies.
Yeah, man.
You know,
What's your favorite Nicole Kidman movie?
I may have to go when I was younger, man, because I was like, who is that in the movie? I believe it was Batman Forever. Do you remember?
Oh, when she was the Catwoman?
Yes, with remember it was with Val Kilmer? I think it was Val Kilmer.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, yeah. I was younger and I was like, oh my God, who is that? You know what I mean? I was like, who? You know, so that was yeah, that had to be my favorite one of Nicole Kidman. I'm talking about like, you know, like when I first got introduced to Nicole Kidman, you know what I mean? I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
So I was like, wow. Yeah. It was impressive.
Oh, yeah, no, definitely. I don't know if you've ever seen, she was in this pretty cool movie in 95, To Die For.
Oh, I'm lying to you. You're right. I did see that.
Yeah. That was a good one.
Yeah, that was with Joaquin Phoenix.
Uh-huh.
Remember? He killed her husband.
All right.
But she had a big role in it.
Yep.
Damn, I totally forgot about that one, dude.
And she's the one that had him murdered, bro.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. No, but I'm saying I totally forgot about that movie.
Oh, okay.
I like that one a lot too, because you're right. But see, I totally forgot that was Nicole Kidman. Holy shit! Wow.
Mm-hmm.
You bring it.
Well, it makes sense. It's a crime, so you like that.
Oh, I loved it, dude. I totally forgot that was Nicole Kidman though. Wow.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? I think that came out the same exact year.
Oh, really?
As Batman Forever, yeah. Because I remember the movie because I was like, I saw To Die For, and I was like, oh my God, who is that? And I was like, oh shit, that's Nicole Kidman. And then I didn't even put the correlation to think in my head that the same girl was in Batman Forever.
Exactly.
Oh man. Oh yeah, that was man.
And the one that you were talking about with Tom Cruise was Eyes Wide Shut.
Oh yeah.
I think they were dating after that movie or something, you know?
Yes.
That one, yeah. That's I think that one was kind of out there too, right?
Yep.
Thriller mystery.
Yep. Damn.
Rated R, guys. Rated R. You got to close your eyes. Can't watch.
Yeah, Nicole Kidman she was a good actress, man. She was in a shit ton of movies. And
Infinite says Jimmy Fallon has a chance to shoot his shot. Exactly.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I remember that.
That's right. He does.
Yep. He should.
Hell yeah, man.
Oh no, I think he's married actually. Now that I remember.
Is he?
Jimmy Fallon is a clown, bro, and I mean he's just like a goofy person. Like I remember like one time he on his show like he had his finger all wrapped up, and this fool, I don't know if you remember, but he like basically almost took his finger off because his wedding ring got stuck somehow, and I remember he like jammed his with his finger with his wedding ring on it, and he had to take it off or else like some shit was gonna happen, and he almost lost his finger. Like he's a clown, bro. That's what I'm trying to get at.
Gotcha. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know about any of that, but yeah. Got you.
Yeah. All right, and in other news for you guys for our last trend, I think you're going to be happy with this one, guys. McDonald's is bringing back Monopoly after nearly a decade with 1 million cash prize up for grabs. This time, though, your prizes are going to range from American Airlines Advantage Miles to a trip for 4 Universal Orlando Resort, or even a 2026 Jeep Grand Cherokee could be yours. And all you got to do is go to McDonald's and play Monopoly. So, yeah. I remember. I think you remember what happened and why they stopped the whole program. Do you not, Jay?
Well, I got confused for a second because I played Monopoly at Safeway a lot.
Uh-huh.
So that
you remember the McDonald's one?
I do. Kind of.
Yeah.
Kind of. But I haven't, like you said, it hasn't been there in a long time.
Exactly. So do you know why they took it away? Do you remember that or no?
I do not. Unless you refresh it to me.
the head of security for McDonald's, who was in charge to make sure people get the prizes that they're supposed to be getting and winning, was literally selling those to the people that he knew and basically fucked up the whole program for everybody.
No, that's why.
Because nobody was actually getting the like good prizes because he was selling them to like people he knew.
Well, there you go. That's exactly why.
Yep.
There
So
you
I'm
go.
sure they took a decade to figure it out, so that won't happen again. And now McDonald's monopoly is back, guys. So,
Good.
yeah.
Maybe I'll go to
Pretty
McDonald's.
cool. You guys can win a Jeep Cherokee if you guys want. You know?
Maybe I'll go back to McDonald's.
Exactly.
Play some Monopoly.
So yeah, but now they're doing it where you have to register on the app.
Good.
You have to
I don't
opt
care.
in.
I'm not. See, I don't mind any of that. I use my phone for everything.
I just don't like to like have to log into a McDonald's. Like, why do they have to know when I'm buying McDonald's? Come on.
Who cares, man? Why don't you just use your app, buy it, and then don't even talk to anybody? That's the best
everybody's
way.
Gonna know. Everybody's gonna know.
No, I'm saying use the app, purchase it, and be like, all right, I'm gonna roll through. All right, cool. Here. Oh, cool. Yeah, thank you. That's my food. All right, cool. You got my Monopoly piece? All right, peace. Why talk to anybody? Who cares?
I don't like the feeling of being tracked, bro.
Oh my God. Who says this stuff, man? It's like you're tweeting nuclear launch codes, dude. Jesus Christ. What the fuck? Who cares? It's not a big deal. Dude, you have a smartphone. Ever since you had a smartphone, you've been tracked. You realize this, right?
I know, but
you've been tracked. It doesn't matter. So as soon as I bought an iPhone in 2007, I was like, I already knew I'm being tracked. I could give a shit. Right? So as soon as you got yourself a smartphone, you're tracked. And then you went on social media, right? Now you're even more tracked.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. I need to do this from the social media. So
you need to do what?
I don't have a choice not to have a phone because we're doing our show. I want to make sure that, you know.
My point is you've been being tracked for over a decade. It doesn't matter. Like, it didn't just happen now. You've been tracked for over a decade. Who gives a shit now? The cat's out of the bag. Who cares? You have nothing to hide, right? Fuck.
It's not about that. I just think the more we let them, you know, increase the surveillance and everything, then like
who gives a shit?
It's gonna be harder. You know what I mean?
No, I don't. If you want to go rogue and off the grid, it's very easy. Turn everything off. Done. There you go. You're rogue. You can literally turn everything off, go to the country, boom, you're rogue.
Yeah, but once they make it that you can't like deal with cash no more, then everybody's going to be tracked.
Who uses cash? Do you use cash?
Yes.
Oh God, ancient news.
I just bought my wife Chick-fil-A today with cash.
Oh my God.
And guess what? When I went up in the drive-thru, they have a fanny pack that they hold with change and everything, and they gave me the change right there. Like the guy who took my order, not even like inside the booth. You know?
I haven't been to Chick-fil-A in so long, but there's a brand new one here. Did you know that?
Yeah, Milbury?
Yeah. They actually sent me this.
Oh, there you go. See? You had it waiting. You were like, all right, I'm going to hold on to this.
No, yeah, it's right here because be our guest. All I have to do is present this nice little thing and be like, here. Yeah. And I don't even have to say nothing.
I already know when you get the Burger King coupons, that should go straight into the recycle. But you get Chick-fil-A coupons, you're like, all right, I'm going to hold on to this shit. I already know.
There's no Burger King around here.
There used to be.
Yeah. Back in the day, I remember.
Yeah.
But yeah, Chick-fil-A. I kept it because it's good till the end of the year. I've never been to that new one, so I was like, fuck it. You know what? I'll keep it. It's right there. You know?
Hey, you know that for a brief moment, Talal worked at that Burger King?
No way.
Yeah.
Really? You know what I used to do as a youngster when me and the homies used to ride our bikes there? I'd get a Slurpee and then go across the street and get a Whopper.
Oh, yeah. Smart.
Yeah, man. Whoppers was the shit back in the day, bro. I remember I'd have my big ass Slurpee and then I'd go up in there and get a Whopper. And we'd be chilling, we'd be talking, and then we hit the comic store right there, right after. Yeah. It's fucking dope.
I remember when Talal told me one day, he's like, bro, there's this chick that works there. I hella like her, blah, blah, blah. And, he was like 16, 17.
Yeah.
This chick's probably like 30s, maybe.
Uh-huh.
And she only had so the story was like, yeah, I like her, blah, blah, blah. But dude, there's a problem. I was like, what's the problem? Like, Talal, come on, tell me. She only has 4 fingers. I was like, what are you talking about, bro? And sure enough, I went like go like say what's up to him one day, and I saw her, and she was missing like a pinky or something, bro.
What?
Yeah, she had 4 fingers. But he liked her, so that's all that matters. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter.
So
that
was
she
she
only
of
had 4 fingers.
was she of like, that's interesting.
So just some of the shit that Salah used to get back into back in the day.
That's very interesting.
Yeah.
Usually we talk about the entities that have 6 fingers, No, seriously. So I'm like, 4. Oh shit.
4 fingers.
So she didn't have a thumb.
No, pinky.
Oh fuck. That's it. Wow. It's very interesting.
It is what it is.
That's crazy. Not have the pinky.
No pinky.
Well, I mean, I guess that's the one that.
But it was only on one hand. So
okay. Okay, so it was like an accident. Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, I thought you meant she had 4 and 4, and I was like, oh, whoa, shit.
No. She might have accidentally cut one off and slipped into a Whopper. Somebody ate that shit. Who knows?
Oh, hell no. Hell to the nah.
That's what happens when you're cutting tomatoes and it's all red. You don't see shit anyway.
I don't know, man. I cut food every day. I chop all my vegetables. I don't know. I'm pretty precise, dude. I don't know.
Yeah, you're Chef with Jeff, though. That's a different story.
How do you know she wasn't a chef?
I know. She was a chef of Burger King.
Yeah, I get you. BK, yeah. There's no more BKs out here, are there? I know there's one in Westlake.
Yeah, there's one right next to my house.
No, I meant out here where I live. I know there's one in Westlake. Huh?
You live pretty close to me.
Not that close, man. I never go down towards you unless I have to go to your crib.
What are you talking about? You go towards me 4 days a week.
No, I'm saying so we could go to the fucking so we can go to the gym.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The Burger King is right next to the gym. It's really close.
There's a Burger King by the gym?
Yeah, right across from Hillsdale Mall.
Oh, the ancient one.
Yeah,
by Big Five?
Yeah, exactly.
That's still there? Oh shit.
They upgraded that bitch. Now they got fucking Tesla chargers there.
No way.
Yeah, they just remodeled the outside of that place. Shit.
So there's still wow, that Burger King's been there for fucking hella decades. Yeah. Holy shit. Wow.
Exactly.
Okay, well, see, I consider that, I know it's not far, but I never go down that way.
I know.
The only Burger King I see is the one in Westlake, right by, by State, by John Daly.
Yeah, they still exist, though.
No, I know they exist. I'm saying they're not around here, though, now. Look at that. Look, think about it. There are more Chick-fil-A's by me.
Yeah.
Think about that. And obviously, Chick-fil-A, McDonald's, like, there's not even a Burger King by me no more.
You remember in Half Moon Bay, right there at the end of 92, where it hits the Interstate 1, and there was like a gas station, a plaza, shopping
Chevron.
So remember right there, they had a Dunkin' Donuts for a minute.
No, I know they had McDonald's. And
so they, on the other side, but I'm talking about the other side where there's a gas station, and then there's
yeah, I know there's like the 7-Eleven.
Yeah, so the but like right at the very corner of Highway 1 already.
Uh-huh.
They had a Dunkin' Donuts there for like years, like 3-4 years, maybe even 5.
Okay.
And I guess it didn't sustain. So guess what they're opening up there now?
Krispy Kreme?
Taco Bell.
Oh, okay.
Brand new Taco Bell.
Yeah, but Taco Bell's popping. That's why.
I don't know.
Dunkin' Donuts is whack, bro. I don't mean to be
every person I ever.
I don't mean to be.
I like Taco Bell.
It's way better than Dunkin' Donuts.
Hey, every person I ever talk to is like Taco Bell. Ew, like that's always their last choice.
Oh, that's such cap, bro. Dude, Taco Bell.
I like Taco Bell.
No, I'm saying hella people I know love Taco Bell. I'm more of a taqueria dude, obviously. But if I have the choice of Dunkin' Donuts or Taco Bell, I would never. Dunkin' Donuts sucks, bro. Have you ever had Dunkin' Donuts?
No, I did, but there's really only like, because Dunkin' Donuts does have like some really good specialty donut. Like for instance, the Bavarian cream one is actually pretty good, and you don't really get that anywhere else.
Wonderful.
So you got to just choose the
You
right
got
ones.
one thing off the menu.
But my go-to is rolling pin. That's my go-to.
Well, yeah, it's right here, and that's like the I
And
get.
you haven't tried this yet, but right across the street from where I live, they also have another donut spot, and they have guava jelly filled donuts, which are super good.
Bless you. No, bless you. You okay? He's waking up. But yeah, I mean, it's not like I ever go get donuts, but donuts sound popping. But I'm just saying, from a mere standpoint, Dunkin' Donuts sucks. Taco Bell's always popping. Always. Like, come on, we got to be real here. Like, you know what I mean? Like, Dunkin' Donuts is whack, bro. I know. So everyone from the East that comes out here, they all get their Dunkin' Donuts right there, South City. I'm like, why do you like Dunkin' Donuts? This shit is like, it's bunk. It's not even that good. Seriously, hella people from the East and South love that place. You realize that, right?
Well, you know why, right? It's not the donuts, dog. It's the coffee. Their
coffee's
good.
Not even that good. I've had it.
It actually is, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
God,
I actually really
you are
like Dunkin' coffee. But I'm talking about like their black coffee. It has a really good flavor to it.
Oh my God. I make my own coffee. I had the coffee that you like got the other day, remember when we went to do that stuff? It was good. But like I said, tastes barely any difference from what I make. Literally. And I get it. Yeah, Dunkin' Donuts tried to rebrand from donuts to coffee. You realize that, right? If you look at,
I don't know. I thought they were together with both. Like,
they were Dunkin' Donuts, right?
Yeah.
They've tried to rebrand to just Dunkin'. I've seen their whole scheme. And they know why. I know why they did that. Because they know hella people drink coffee.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, and I get it. It's smart. But come on, man. Come on. Let's be real here, dude. It is not even that popping like of a spot. Like I've had it. You know what I mean? I was like, damn, this nothing great.
I think it's more popping on the East Coast because it is like an East Coast.
It is an East Coast. That's what I'm saying. Like they love that shit. And I'm like, okay. I don't know. I just don't find it appealing.
Yeah, no, for sure. Let's get into some chats. Let's see what we got. We got JG saying deport the illegals.
Okay.
We got Justin saying I even keep a cash. I don't even keep cash no more.
Exactly. See, he understands.
Yeah, he says debit card, credit card,
phone
here, there. Yep. And we got Infinite, who understands me, who says, as a data scientist who also did cybersecurity for the NSA while in the Army, let me just say, you should be afraid of collecting too much data. You should be very afraid.
Why?
I'll just leave it at that.
Why?
And he'll probably respond to that. And then DTW says, what the fuck? Then Justin says, collecting data as cybersec. And then DTW says, she stole. And Infinite Improbability says, that don't mean nothing. I am missing my pinky. Woodworking accident. Exactly. Yeah, I never said it meant anything. I never said she was an alien or nothing. That was
me.
Those assumptions being made by somebody else. Nothing to do with me. But it went for a good story. I kept letting it go. It was going for a good story.
I was curious. I was like, you know. Yeah, it should be out.
And then Justin says, people are feeding hella to AIs, though. Soon enough, the web will know more about us than us.
That's facts. That's real facts.
True. And when we were talking about, I believe, Taco Bell, we got Foil Hat 17, first time in the house, saying grilled steak stuffed burrito, $100.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm just saying, though, Taco Bell over Dunkin' Donuts. Sorry. Just letting you know, Brody.
Justin says, I'm Southern California, and Dunkin' Donuts are not ever in our minds when we talk about coffee.
Facts. That's real
I know.
facts.
It's because it's an East Coast thing, bro. Because honestly, I never knew that either. And then at one point in time when I was truck driving through Nevada, they only had like this one Dunkin' Donuts in the middle of nowhere, bro. And I fucking would stop there and I would like, you know what, let me try their coffee there because it was like the only spot I knew that had like coffee. And even though it was in a gas station, you know, so I was like, let me try it. And I tried it. I was actually pretty damn surprised. Their coffee, like without even getting a donut, was pretty good. But if you are going to get Dunkin' Donuts, what I do suggest with a coffee is to get their little munchkin donuts. Like they have these little ball ones, and you got to get the blueberry ones or even the glazed ones. Hella good. That's what makes it worth it for me, you know, Justin. And Infinite says Taco Bell is pretty healthy for fast food. Check the nutrition facts. Dunkin' coffee is high in caffeine compared to other places, and Cambodians have the best donuts. Okay. I didn't know about that.
I didn't know that. That's what's up.
Yeah, I didn't know that about Cambodians.
I didn't know that. See, okay.
I wonder. I gotta ask. Maybe not. They're probably Chinese, but the people next to me, my house, they have this one donut spot here. I think they're maybe I gotta find out what they are because they're pretty damn good donuts, man. They make some specialty ones too.
I'm not a donut head, bro.
Rolling Pin was owned by Italians for a minute, and then now they got bought out. Like 10 years ago, they got bought out.
I know. Mm-hmm. All the businesses over there did. Rolling Pin, Roma's, they were all Italian owned. Right. No, they're not.
I know. Sign of the times, brother.
I just don't get. I don't know. I don't buy donuts. You know what I'm saying? It's very rare for me to buy donuts.
Yeah.
You know.
I know.
I can't even remember last time I bought a donut. I think it was at Krispy Kreme, and it was at like 3:30 in the morning. I just happened, you know, because it's right there over by In-N-Out, and I just happened to crave a damn donut. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get like 6.
Right.
You can't get more convenient than that. Like, drive through, done. Krispy Kreme hit, dude.
Exactly.
No, they really do. Krispy Kreme's cool. Like, they're little as fuck. I'm not gonna lie. They're no rolling pin donuts, but they were good.
Right.
But I'm not a donut connoisseur.
Justin says problem about Dunkin' Donuts is that Dunkin' Donuts as a franchise can't compete with local mom and pop donut shops.
Facts.
And coffee wise, they can't compete with giants like Starbucks.
Facts. See what I mean? Those are two factual things he stated, which are both true. Very true.
Yeah, but that's only true because like the East Coast where they blew up and they have locations everywhere like a Starbucks, out here they couldn't mimic that marketing strategy, and they put just locations. They have locations in like high traffic areas where they thought it might be popping, but it actually isn't. And some of these places now are just losing a lot of money, you know,
because no one craves it. Like he said, bro, like no one's gonna, hey, I'm gonna go out of my way to go get a coffee at Dunkin', or I'm gonna go over here to Dunkin' to get my donut. Like no one does that.
Yeah. Justin says everything is just okay. You can get coffee at Starbucks and donuts in a local shop for the same price, and it'll slap harder than Dunkin'.
Yeah, exactly. That's see what I mean? Very common sense, too. And you could even go through a Starbucks drive-through at that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying, man.
But you won't be able to get that Bavarian cream donut.
Oh God! How do you know they don't have that anywhere else? How do you know?
Might, but not the Rolling Pin ain't got that. The one next to me doesn't got that. So there's a lot of places that wouldn't have.
I bet you there's a place I could find in SF that has a Bavarian cream donut.
You're talking about Bob's Donuts. I already know.
I'm just throwing that out there, bro. That's hella funny, man. That's funny.
But yeah, no, it's cool. I mean, I like their coffee. Their little Munchkin donuts are hella good. So I'm not gonna hate on Dunkin'. You know,
I am.
But you know, there is some come ups too, because Justin, like out here where we are in the Bay, Starbucks is actually kind of dying out. Like they're closing a bunch of locations, and over here, what's starting to pop more and more now is like a Phil's coffee, where they're like brewing every single batch by hand, straight for you. So that's really becoming really popular, and I think they just got bought out not that long ago. So you'll probably see a bunch more over there coming soon as well. And even like San Diego, when I go to San Diego, I don't go to Starbucks. I usually go to like Better Buzz Coffee. They have really good coffee as well, and that's like one of my favorite coffees down south over there in Southern California.
Yeah, but you can't say Starbucks is ever going out, bro. Girls have their
Not
stupid
yet.
little cards, their gold card things that they fucking go to Starbucks with. They love
But they
those
really
fucking
fell off.
things.
I used to like love going and getting like their nitro brew, cold cream, sweet cream nitro cold brew. And bro, now whatever they're putting into that shit, like it totally tastes different. It started tasting like very chemically to me. Like whatever they're doing, they're just like they're probably buying much cheaper ingredients to make more money, and they fell off big time for me, bro. For me at least, you know.
I have no idea. I don't go to Starbucks. I don't go on any of these spots.
And Justin says doesn't change a thing. People will just go to Phil's Coffee instead of Dunkin'. Yeah, but you'll also have some people that are going to be going to Phil's that were also big people of Starbucks. So it goes both ways, because you will have people that are going to be switching sides from both ends, not just Dunkin'. You know, I don't even know. Is there a lot of Dunkins in South Cal out there? I don't know. You know, because it's not like huge out here, but they do have a couple spots.
Bro, there's literally one Dunkin' Donuts here, and it's right there on 101, and I don't even go on 101.
They got two. They got that one, and they got one in San Carlos by my house.
That's deep. That's way far the other way. I'm talking about over here by Frisco, right here. There's one Dunkin' Donuts, and it's Ghost. Literally, it's the only Dunkin' Donuts.
It's not that Ghost. If you ever drive, see, this is the thing. You don't go out in the daytime. If you were to ever drive through 101 like my wife does at 8:30 a.m. in the morning to go to work to San Francisco, there is a line over there. She told me.
Where, Dunkin' Donuts?
Yeah, that Dunkin' Donuts. A lot of people. It's a quick little stop place to stop and get your coffee and donut fix, and then you're headed right back on that highway straight to the city. You know.
I don't know.
Yeah, man.
I don't know.
And Justin says the takeaway is that Dunkin' as a brand is taking on too many niches, unlike Phil's or Starbucks.
That's what I was trying to tell you. They went from donuts to coffee. They were trying to rebrand. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's exactly what I was trying to tell you. That's why they even dropped donuts part and just left Dunkin'.
Yeah. I mean, I totally understand what you guys are saying. And like, dude, even giving the best scenario, I choose like Phil's number one, Starbucks will be like a number two, and then I'll go maybe as a third choice, go to Dunkin'. If you know what I mean, I'm like in that area, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's something I haven't done in a long time. But like Rolling Pin, all these other places, like local shops, are much better. So Dunkin' is literally on the like bottom of my list as well. So I agree with you guys, but I am saying that there is other like small places that are getting much bigger, like a Phil's, that could take over a lot of market share of like a Starbucks.
I believe. I'm not arguing any of that. I was just simply trying to tell you.
Phil's,
huh?
And you know you like it. You tried Phil's, and
yeah, I said I told you Phil's was good. It tastes like It tastes like what I make at my house.
Right. And you've tried Starbucks before, right?
Yeah, a long time ago. Yeah.
Yeah, so you know that the Phil's taste much better than the Starbucks.
Well, yeah, it's just authentic. That's it.
Yeah, it's a premium quality.
But see, I don't go out and buy coffee. That's the difference. I make my own.
No, I understand.
That's all I'm trying to say. My whole thing with Dunkin' was that you were like, oh damn, you know what they're replacing it with? And you said Taco Bell. I was like, dude, Taco Bell hit way harder than that. That's all I was trying to say. That's it.
You know what? You know where Taco Bell fucked up for me, bro, was because I'm a vegetarian, bro. They used to have at Taco Bell something called the 7-layer burrito, and it was just all fucking veggies, sour cream, guac, like the works, cheese.
Okay.
And bro, it was actually probably one of the best burritos that I ever had at Taco Bell. And they took the fucking shit away.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't mean to be mean, but that's not a big market, man. A vegetarian burrito, that is not a big market.
They had it for a long time on their menu before they took it away.
Then why do you take something away? It's not selling. That's exactly why. That's all I'm trying to say. So that's what I mean when I say there's not a big market for vegetarian. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that.
Do you remember when they were giving away those free like chalupa dogs that were saying "Yo quiero Taco Bell"?
I I remember the commercials, but I just remember the commercials, man. That's it.
Got you. Yeah, man. Little chihuahuas they were giving away.
Oh
That
my
was saying
god.
"Yo Taco Bell."
I just remember. Yeah, I remember the commercial.
Got you.
That's funny as fuck.
All right, let's move on because we got to get going here and get into Jay's movie of the night. What are you watching, Jay?
One of my favorite movies. One of my favorite movies. You don't know it?
Oh, I know.
Oh, you do know it. Okay, good.
Well, I know.
One of my favorite movies. It always gets my mind going whenever I have it on.
I mean, that's what the movie's about.
What?
Getting the mind going. That your mind is limitless.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like it gets my mind going every time I watch it. Like I always have more things going through my head. Obviously,
Right.
I'm sure they have that same type of pill. We just don't know what it's called these days. You know what I'm saying?
So this movie. What is the name of it?
Limitless.
There we go.
Yes,
What is
sir.
it about?
It's about basically what the hell was this? What's Bradley Cooper's name in the movie? Oh, Mora. Yeah, Eddie Mora. I think his name was Eddie Mora. But basically, he's a writer, and his chick kind of supports him. You know what I mean? She's making moves. She's also a fellow writer, but he like has writer's block. He's very lazy. He has bad habits. She's on the come up. She ends up breaking up with him, and then he has to change his life around. And so he runs into his like ex fiance's younger brother, and he basically gives him this little like pill. And he's like, yeah, he makes up a whole story like, yeah, it's FDA approved, all this shit. And then, he's like, nah, I don't want to take this shit, you know what I mean? And then basically he's like, don't be ungrateful. You know how much I sell that for? And he's like 800 a pop. And honestly, it goes for a lot more, but he gave it to him at a price, but he didn't even have him pay. He used this thing and it just activated everything in his head to where he can access what, like 90 some percent of the brain. And man, it leaves you just on another level from the average. And so obviously he gets his hands on these pills because the ex-fiance's the younger brother, he ends up getting killed. Why does he get killed? Because people are looking for this damn pill. You know what I mean? And Bradley Cooper Eddie Mora ends up coming up with it. And then he uses it to his advantage to he went from like 10,000 to 2 mil in the stock market in what, 10 days? I think it was 10 days.
Yeah.
Fucking crazy. Because he used the pill and just all day long, you know what I mean? And just he used it to his advantage with everything.
Right.
Even toward the end of the movie when he was running for politics, running for office. Right. But hell of a movie, dude. Hell of a movie. Because the whole time in the movie, like people are trying to go after him because they want that damn pill because they were all like a part of the whole thing, government wise, let's say.
Yeah.
A hell of a movie, dude. One of my favorite movies, dude. Like, it's a really good movie.
Definitely.
Hell yeah, man.
What do you rate it?
Come on, bro. It's too good of a movie not to. It's
even this part.
Huh?
Even this part?
Of course. Why? He doesn't kill himself.
I know he was about to try though.
Yeah, I mean that's because he's out of the pill. He's trying to think if he has one left. You know what I mean? All he needs is one because he knows where the rest are. Remember, his lawyer robbed him.
Right.
Remember, he took it out of his jacket pocket, and he's being chased by what? I don't know if they're Russian or Polish or what thugs. Remember?
Yeah.
So they're trying to break into his place right now because they think he has the pills.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? But yeah.
Infinite says there is a series. It was a continuation. Shame they canceled it.
Oh yeah, man, that would be such a good series about this.
I think so.
That'd be super cool, bro. This was an excellent one of the. I hadn't seen a film like this, so when I saw it when it first came out, I was like, man, that shit is dope. Really a good movie, man. Really a good movie.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? So, but yeah.
You know what movie? Like back in the day when I was like kind of a kid growing up. You know what I really enjoyed just because it was such like fantasy, but in a cool way. And when it got canceled, I got really sad. And I don't know, maybe Infinite, maybe you know this one too. But I really enjoyed Quantum Leap.
I remember that.
Remember, he just went from like life to
Yeah.
life, trying to like save that person and stuff. Like that shit was hella
Super
interesting to me, bro.
random,
Like,
bro. Quantum Leap. Damn.
but you remember that, like, bro, like how cool would that be, right? Just
Right.
to jump, like how you were saying,
I know.
you get to see the real history and
Oh
shit.
yeah, man.
Imagine jumping into all these people's bodies and shit, and then being
That's
able
what
to
I'm
like
saying. Yeah, that's
be the hero of their whole life, be
that's,
the hero of their life.
that's super throwback, bro. I remember that.
That's what I'm saying,
That was,
man.
that was I was a youngster watching that, bro.
I know, me too.
I know.
Me
That's what
too.
I'm saying. That wasn't on for
Me
that
too.
long either.
Yeah, no, I know.
I forgot the name of that actor too. You know who I'm
Yeah,
talking about, the main
I
one.
know exactly what you're talking
Yeah,
about. I can see the
yeah,
face.
exactly. I could see his damn face.
Very, very unique
Yeah,
face.
exactly, man. Yeah, that was a good show though. Quantum Leap. Yeah, that's awesome.
Infinite says it also starred the actress that played Scarface's sister.
Oh, the series he's talking about.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, she was a good actress. I remember that.
Right.
I remember that.
Exactly.
Fuck yeah, bro.
All right, Jay. Let's move on and do some Bradley Cooper movies.
Bradley
What is your
Cooper,
favorite Bradley
one of my
Cooper
favorite
movie?
actors right there, bro. Come on, man. I'm cliche, bro. You already know my favorite movie of his, bro. Come on,
This
bro.
one.
No, 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 no. I love this movie. This is up there for sure. But what's my favorite one of his? Come on, bro.
What's my?
You gotta know this one, bro. Come on. It's one of
I would say.
come on.
I would say The
Yeah,
Hangover.
it's just it's all time, dude. That's
Yeah.
one of the best movies ever made.
Right.
So yeah, I gotta throw him in there, bro. That's one of
Oh, I
my
know.
favorite movies. Yeah.
That was the funniest movie like out there
But,
in a long time
yeah,
for
man.
us.
So that's just that's obviously this one's one of my favorites, but Hangover, without a doubt, my
That's your
favorite.
favorite.
Yeah, without a doubt.
What's your underrated one of his?
Underrated. Yeah, so many movies. It's not underrated. Fuck, I don't have an underrated one for him. He's popular, bro.
I
I'll
know.
go. The Wedding Crashers.
Okay. I can see that.
Well, because
Some people
he plays a jackass in that. Remember, he's such a
I know.
dickhead in that movie. If you didn't watch it, you wouldn't even know he's in it. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like when I saw him in that movie, like who is this asshole, bro? He's such a dickhead. You know what I mean? I was hella happy when they put the drops in his shit. Remember to make him sick? He was such an ass bag, bro.
I know. I would yeah, I was always like, oh, that's a Kenny right there.
Oh my god. That's hella funny.
As far as my favorite movie of his,
Come on.
yeah, like you said, he has so many
You
good
gotta do it.
ones.
You gotta do it. You gotta say it. I know you're gonna say it.
I don't know. I'm still thinking of what to say because there's so
come
many
on,
good.
man. There's a fucking excellent one.
Hold on. Don't put that stress on me now because now I'm just like shit. But yeah, hold on. The one, honest, man, there's so many good ones, but one that I really enjoy, and then if it's on, I'll always watch it. I'm just gonna go with it. I don't even know if this is what you're talking about, Jay, but I'm gonna go with American
That's
Sniper.
it. Dude, that was kidding me. That's a hell of a movie, bro. That's what I was waiting for you to say.
Yeah, it is.
Such a good movie, bro.
Great movie.
Fuck yeah.
Great movie. As far as underrated, it's also very hard to do.
So many to pick.
I'm gonna go. You know what? He has a lot. He has some good underrated ones, but I'm gonna go with an underrated one that I actually personally really liked. Because there's some ones that he did that I know are super underrated, but and the movies are underrated. They're good movies, but they're not like, damn, these movies are just like, wow, you know? So one that I say he's kind of underrated, and I always thought, like, if this movie's on, I'm always watching it as well, and I'm gonna go with The Mule. Clint
Oh
Eastwood
yeah,
movie.
that's a good one. That's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
It's an Eastwood one. I like Eastwood's films, bro.
Oh, me too. He always has
He has
pretty
some
good,
good
like,
films, man.
hardcore. You know, he likes to make them like manly type movies and shit.
Of course
you
he does.
know? Yeah,
I like his movies though, man. He's you know he made American Sniper, right?
yeah.
So it's funny you picked two Eastwood movies.
I know. I like Eastwood.
Yeah, no, he's a great actor, dude, and he's a good producer. So
Exactly.
yeah.
So yeah. But I always tell you this one too as one that I really
Beyond the
like.
Pines, I know. I already know.
How'd you know?
Because
How
I
did you
know, because you always tell me how many 20,000 actors and actresses are in it. I already know, man. And I haven't seen it yet.
Okay. What? No, that's gonna be one of those movies when you see it all, you're gonna be like, it's gonna be a priority for you.
Yes, I know, dude.
Dude's talked about it so much, like I just have to.
I already know, bro. And I will, believe me, I will when it's time. It'll be on here, and you'll be like, yes.
Exactly.
And then you can pick whichever one of the 20,000 people are in it.
Right.
Yes.
And Infinite says, in the series, Eddie Mora became a senator and he had agents working for him using NZT.
Yeah.
The series was about an agent that worked with the FBI. Cooper sometimes did a guest starring appearance.
Yeah, so that's the same as how this ended, remember?
Yeah.
He became senator, and then the NZT. Exactly. Oh, that's dope. I can't believe they made a series and didn't make it big.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, that would have been a dope ass series. I wonder how many seasons.
Some people rather just get a movie, you know.
Yeah, but I wonder how many seasons it was, man, because that's exactly how this ended.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Oh, that would have been sick, bro. Damn. What was the name of the series? Do you know?
I don't think he said that.
Oh, okay. No. I'm curious, man. That's kind of cool, man.
Infinite says there is a video between Cooper, Sean Penn, and Louis C.K. It is hard to describe, but Louis C.K. gets clowned big time
in the series.
Like in the video.
Yeah, in the series, right? For the series.
I don't know. It just says there's a video between Cooper, Penn, and Lewis, and it is, and so Lewis gets clowned big time in the video.
Interesting. That's what's up.
Yeah, that'll be interesting to see.
Hell yeah.
I remember this video. I don't know, Infinite, if you ever seen this, but do you remember? I remember when Burt Reynolds, I think it was Burt Reynolds, who got into a somewhat of a fight with that one dude who used to host that Nickelodeon slime show. Remember his name, Jay?
Slime show. Oh.
Yeah, the show where like basically like if you did something wrong or something, a whole bunch of like green slime would come out at you. I think it's Mark Summers. Was that Mark Summers? Remember Mark Summers?
I don't even know the show you're talking about, but that name sounds familiar. Mark Summers.
Yeah, Mark Summers. He did a Nickelodeon. What would you do? Remember the Nickelodeon show? What would you do?
I didn't watch Nickelodeon, bro.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
And he also had like Double Dare, where
That's why the name sounds familiar. Mark Summers.
So Mark Summers, he was on. I believe it was either. I think it was I think it was David Letterman that he was on, but I could be wrong. And him, or maybe Jay Leno, but him and Mark Summers were together. Burt Reynolds and Mark Summers were together during the show, and I guess they had some kind of beef or something. I don't know why. Burt Reynolds, you could just tell, didn't really like him, and to kind of solve their hatred towards each other, I think either Jay or David basically had him, like, gave him each a pie, and then they squared off with pies, and then they had to like smash it in each other's faces.
What?
And Burt Reynolds being Burt Reynolds, he actually got Mark Summers pretty good, but Mark Summers still got him. He still got him, so I gave him props.
Okay, so to squash their beef, they put pies in each other's face.
Exactly.
How is that going to squash a beef?
They were cool after that.
No way.
Yeah.
Staged.
Pies work wonders, bro.
Nah, if you want to squash a beef, you fucking box.
Yeah, it was on Jay Leno.
Oh,
it was on,
okay.
dude. you're not gonna have Burt Reynolds boxing Mark
Why
Summers.
not?
Mark Summers and Burt Reynolds are a whole different weight class, bro. Burt Reynolds is like huge
He's a
compared to
big
Mark
dude.
Summers.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I can't. I remember his face. I think Mark Summers, but I don't even
that's
remember.
like
I don't remember.
that's like you going up against Jay Hard.
Oh Jesus, fuck!
Yeah,
Holy
exactly.
shit!
You know what I mean? You know what I'm
Holy
saying?
shit! That is that big of a difference? Holy
It is. It's
fuck!
pretty big, bro.
I don't
It's
know.
pretty big.
I'm trying to even picture Mark Summers. I think I remember the face, but
Yeah.
holy shit!
It was kind of like a funny thing because, like, yeah, You know what I'm gonna do is later on to like end the show, I'm gonna play as that clip of that happening.
Yeah.
A couple minute long clip. Okay.
Oh yeah.
I'll show you guys what happened there. It was a pretty cool little show. But let's move on. That was our movie of the day, and we are watching Limitless right now. Infinite says the name of the series was also called Limitless.
Oh
the
no
series.
shit! Limitless the series, and I never heard of it. That's fucking gnarly.
Yeah, man, you are lagging there, Jay.
Obviously, Limitless the series. Never heard of it. Wow.
Yep. You better save it in your favorites, brother.
Well, it's not like I could forget it, but I never even heard of it. That's crazy.
Set it and forget it. So let's move on and get into some crypto news. What is going on in this crypto world? Hold on real quick. Let me pull this up for you guys. Okay, so Bitcoin, it looks like my prediction came true somewhat. Bitcoin has been on the rise again. It is not having any bad news. So currently, we are sitting at 114,176. It is up 2.18%. Ethereum, your largest altcoin, is sitting at 4,192. Excuse me. It is up 1.92%. And at number 4 still is XRP, sitting at $2.88. And your XRP is up 0.86%. So talking about the big three, currently Bitcoin is trading around the 114,000 range. You got support, which is down at around 111,800 to about 112,500 with stronger support near the 110,500 mark. Resistance is up at 114,700 to 115,200, and then 115,800 to 116,500. So that's where we have the resistance that it needs to break out of to keep moving on up. And then we have Ethereum, which is holding around 4,200. You got support, which is around 41 to 4150. And if you want to go a little bit deeper, you can go down to 4 or 4,075. Resistance sits at around 4,230 to 4,270. And if you want to go a little bit higher, you're going to be at about 4,300 to 4,350. So if it breaks that, then we should expect Ethereum to start going higher and blowing up too. XRP now, which is about the 288 mark. Support is at around 285 to 287. So it should be bouncing off of that support with backup at 282, 284. So if you're going to set your stop losses, if you're going to set all of your like insurance policies, I would say you should do it at the safe side around 280 to 284. If you want to be a little bit, a little bit more, I guess you could say like daring, than 285 to 287. You got resistance at 291 to $2.93, and then 295 to $3. So that is your big three. Let's get into your fear and greed index. We are currently back at neutral at that 43 mark. And yeah, it looks like we are set to start moving up higher a little bit because we are getting that confidence back. Your global crypto market cap as a whole is sitting at 3.92 trillion, and it is up 1.81%, meaning that money is flowing back in currently. Your top 5 trending coins, number 1 is 48 Club Token, which is up 0.3%. Number 2 is QUQ, which is up 0.3%. Number 3 is Bitcoin. Number 4, you have Falcon Finance, which is down 60%. So be careful there. That one has dropped pretty significantly. And number 5, we have Ethereum. Then for your top 5 gainers, number 1, we have Wrapped Coinbase, which is up 916%. Number 2, we have Turbo Boom, which is up 800 or just jumped up to 1,043%. Then we have number 3, Tesla, which is up 631%. Number 4, we have Kawakami or KAMI, which is up 623%. And at number 5, we have Robinhood. Robinhood is up at 496%. Let's get into your top 100 notable mentions. Number 7, we have Not Cat, which is up 533%. Number 18, we have Grayscale, which is up 309%. At number 27, we have MSTR, which is up 256%. At number 30, we have BlackRock, which is up 245%. At number 33, we have Base AI sitting at 216%. At number 46, we have Groove. Groove is up 86%. At number 59, we have Mars DAO, which is up 44%. At number 62, we have Reflect, which is up 38%. At number 66, we have QF Network, which is up 32%. At number 72, we have Julia OS, which is up 27%. At number 77, we have Hex. Hex is up 26%. At number 81, we have Pump AI, which is up 28%. At number 86, we have Biggie. Biggie is up 24%. At number 92, we have Collector Crypt, which is up 23%. At number 99, we have Zig Chain, which is up 23%. And sitting in your 100th spot for today, we have Baby Manu, which is up 20.16% for the day. All right, that is your crypto news. Everything is looking good and ready to keep taking off for now. And then we got Justin saying, Bitcoin bull run, let's go. Exactly. Hopefully we keep moving on up. All right, now moving on, let's get into your guys' horoscopes for tomorrow. So this is going to be for the last day of the month, which is September 30th, 2025. Like always, let's start with the first sign of the zodiac, which is also my sign, Aries. So for tomorrow, Aries, when something is slow to start, do not push it. Sometimes the initial spark enjoys taking its own sweet time. Allow the energy to build naturally without any interference. You feel excited to go ahead, but maybe you should just wait until your heart is completely ready. With a calm mind, you can choose the best course of action. Trust in good timing. Give room for development. Taurus, you cannot explain it, but something feels right according to your quiet signal system. Do not force everything to be logical. Some of the answers will come later. Just stay connected to your heart's teachings for now. Let the trust grow that the answers will become clear without full understanding. Gemini, there may be that gentle light of truth with the arrival of tomorrow, which refuses to burst into sound but settles down in quiet understanding. Clarity may sharply descend upon you regarding a matter that has confused you all this time. Do not ignore it, even if it seems minor. Let your thoughts settle and your heart speak. Cancer, you may find yourself torn between pursuing something flashy and wondering if it truly nourishes the spirit. Tomorrow is about choosing what feeds you, not just what looks good from the outside. Just do what feels right, even if it may not seem popular or loud from the outside. Peacefulness is worth more than pleasing others. Then we got our Leo, which is also J sign. Tomorrow bids for you to stand with self-respect. There may come a time when you will be tempted to lower your values and give a reluctant yes when your heart says no. You are under no obligation to prove anything. Honor your worth. This in itself is the greatest choice. Self-respecting feels bold, but it is the right thing to do. Virgo, do not set your mind to the idea that your progress must look a certain way. It serves as a reminder for tomorrow that growth is not always clean or swift. In any case, your way is equally important as everyone else's. Do not use it as an excuse to compare yourself or rush. Trust your own rhythm. Then we got our Libra. If you cannot be certain about something, then take it easy. Tomorrow permits you to be uncertain about life. Not every time does a person have to get an answer to everything or feel fully sure about something. Let the present moment lie open for itself. When you release pressure to clarify, your mind softens and becomes more receptive to listening. Then we got our Scorpio. Start with what feels possible. If the big picture seems overwhelming, see what one thing you can accomplish tomorrow. Tomorrow is breaking the impossible down into manageable steps you can hold in your mind. Let yourself breathe and remain in gentle progress. You don't have to fix everything at once. Then we got our Sagittarius. If ever there arose a glitch making you under the influence of distraction and scattered energies, tomorrow will be the smooth occasion of gently bringing up a new course of centering. You will not need to resort to a complete restart, rather, a soft landing back into the realm of what truly matters is better. Take a moment to reflect on yourself, what truly matters to you now. Capricorn, one mindful moment can bring a change to your entire day tomorrow. Feelings of being pulled in several directions may get you, but tomorrow is your chance to step it down. Let go and slip into the now. Sitting in silence or pausing to reflect on the next thing on your schedule will help cultivate this stillness. You are not required to hold everything under control. More than one grounded moment is sometimes enough to recover the presence of balance reference. Aquarius, your day may rush you to the edge, but tomorrow presents an opportunity to choose clarity over further chaos. Slow down before reacting. Let your thoughts settle in your heart or mind before speaking. You'll notice that understanding actually deepens when it's given some room. You do not have to respond to each demand or question immediately. Last but not least, we have our Pisces. Tomorrow beckons that you take care of your own self. Become someone you can rely on. Keep the promises you've made to your heart. It's not about perfection, but about being honest and gentle with yourself. Trust your needs, your limits, and what you want to achieve in life. All right, guys, that is our horoscope for tomorrow. That's going to be for September 30th, 2025, the last day of the month. And like I always say, we like to do that to help guide you along your path every day. Let's get into this chat. We got Infinite saying, I emailed you the link about Cooper, Penn, and CK. All right.
Cool,
Thank you so
cool,
much. We will get that pulled up soon.
cool, cool.
Okay, let's move on and get into Jay's conspiracy of the night. What you got for them, Jay?
Well, I wanted to know more about this 5,000-year-old playground they found beneath the ocean. You hear about that?
No,
No, you ain't heard about that? That shit tripped me out, bro. I was like, what the hell? What the hell is this? So I was watching these videos, right? And it's about it's like there's like a little damn playground in the middle, like on the bottom of the ocean. It's weird, right? It said it was about 200 miles off the coast of Hawaii. And a team from the Oceanic Exploration Institute, they uncovered this prehistoric playground on the ocean floor. It had like slides, stone structures, like there's an actual video if you see it. Like platforms, seats, staircases. There's a whole it's a whole damn thing there, bro. That's weird, right? Tell me that's
I'm showing
not
the
weird.
video
Oh,
as we talk.
tell me that's not weird, bro.
Yeah.
And then what's even weirder, that's not even the weirdest part of this. Underneath this playground, there's a tunnel. And supposedly it runs all the way to Japan. A tunnel that goes all the way to Japan underneath this playground.
Huh.
Yes, and it's obviously the tunnel was man-made. I don't know what the tunnel's for. I would like to know what the tunnel's for. Obviously, I don't know, but I need answers here. Because when I was I was watching this stuff and I was like hearing and like reading and stuff, and I was like, what the hell is this shit, dude? That's some gnarly stuff, bro. Like, I don't know. That's like I said, man. Quantum leap stuff here, bro. Because I need some answers with this stuff. I'm very confused.
Oh, I know.
So yeah, I don't know what do you think that tunnel would be for? I have no idea. and it ends up in Japan.
I mean, maybe they used to, hang out and stuff. They used to come say what's up to each other.
In the playground.
I mean,
Underneath,
I don't know, man.
underneath, on the bottom of the ocean. That's fucking crazy to me, dude.
Hey, dolphins are just as intelligent, I heard, and that could be a dolphin's playground for all you know.
Okay. And then the tunnel, they take the tunnel all the way to Japan. That's what it is.
Maybe there's some kind of like a Stargate in that tunnel, and as soon as you get deep enough, you can get to the other side into Japan.
That's the weirdest shit ever, bro. I was like, I need some answers here, dude, because I'm flabbergasted, dude. This is stuff that, like, when I get to certain levels of pockets, I would love to go try and explore this shit. You know what I mean? That's some scary ass shit.
Justin seems to think that it might be an ancient drug meetup spot.
Drug meetup?
Yeah.
It's like at the playground or in the tunnel?
Either or.
Maybe. Take the tunnel from Japan to end up there.
Justin says Fent meetup spot in Ming Dynasty.
Oh shit! Wow. See what I mean? Now we're going outside the box. I'm digging it. I'm digging this, dude. When was the Ming Dynasty? Exactly.
Wasn't Ming Dynasty Chinese?
I don't know which. Could have been. Why?
Pretty sure it was Chinese because we're talking about it being connected to Japan, not China, right?
Yeah, but that doesn't matter. He said drugs. That doesn't matter. It still ended up on that side of the world, so right to here, Pacific Ocean, like right here, off the coast of Hawaii.
Island to island. No, I understand what Justin is saying. They were probably bringing it to Japan. The Japanese were bringing it to China, and then they were feeding the people from the Ming Dynasty. I understand.
That's just a cool way to look at it. I never even thought of that.
Trade routes, my brother. Trade routes, just like the Silk Road.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I didn't even think about it like that. I never. My mind didn't even go to that. That's kind of crazy.
I mean, bro, you looking like San Diego, bro, and like Tijuana. You got fucking tunnels up the Weehawken going across each other.
Yeah, but that's right next door to each other, not across a whole ocean.
Yeah, but we already reported before that you got like places like Lake Tahoe, tunnels underneath going all the way to the Pyramid Lake. Like there's tunnels that go underneath and like connect.
Yeah,
and who knows what else they connect to.
So yeah, we reported that. So from I think it was Tahoe all the way to the Pacific Ocean, right?
Yeah, exactly.
That's gnarly. I don't know that, but I would love to explore it just because that's crazy to me.
Hey, you want to hear something really crazy?
What?
There's like 4 times in a year, right? Where you can go. This is like summer's on the other side of the Golden Gate. There's this beach you can go to, and when the tide goes out, like super, like more than usual, there's like these like 4 times.
Yeah.
You can actually these hot springs show up on the beach. So you dig your own little like hole, and the hot spring water from underneath goes into the sand, and you can literally be on like by the ocean on the beach in your own little hot spring that you dug up for yourself. It only happens like 4 times a year that you could do that, though. It's like somewhere's on one of these beaches in California.
That's interesting.
Yeah, so you can literally like dig your own hot spring and just chill by the ocean, watch the the ocean going in and out, and you're just chilling in the hot spring.
That's a trip.
That you do. Yeah. That's definitely on the bucket list.
Where is it across the Golden Gate?
I'd have to look it up.
Okay.
Yeah. What hot spring? Yeah, because it's they're hot spring,
Yeah. I'm just wondering.
Yeah, exactly. We're on the beach in California. Let's see if it pulls anything up. It says Steep Raven Hot Springs in Marin County.
Oh, okay. So it is over there. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Past Stinson. Okay.
Yeah, it says it's a beach hot spring where the water seeps up through the sand. Requires checking a tide chart for a minus tide to find the spring.
Okay.
They are often underwater and can be unreliable.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so that's pretty much where you would have to try to see, if you wanted to ever do something like that.
I get you.
Yep. Yeah, I'm just looking because they pulled up a list of a couple other hot springs. I'm just looking what else is out there by the Pacific Ocean. But that's the one beauty about California is if you can go into like a hot spring by the looking at the coast and like on the ocean, like bro, that's you can't beat that kind of serenity and peace.
No, of course.
Chilling in the hot spring like that. All right, Jay. So yeah. So basically, underwater playground. Dolphins might have created it because they are just as us. But it could have also been a drug meetup, according to Justin.
And tunnel underneath the playground.
Tunnel underneath the playground connected to Japan.
Crazy.
Anything else that you want to report on this?
No, I need answers. I need answers, or I need to go see, because that's gnarly to me. That's crazy to me.
Just from the video that I saw, it looked like there was a lot of like ancient type stuff.
Yes, there was.
They're gonna have to decipher,
Definitely a lot of stuff there. That's why I'm like, huh? You know what I mean? There were slides, structures, platforms, seats.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So it was just gnarly, bro. You know what I'm saying?
No, for sure. For sure.
With what you're talking about too, the whole high tide, low tide. There's a spot in France that has that. Like it leads up to like this one area that's like got all the building. It has like it's crazy. It has walls around it. It has a whole community in there. It's like on an island, you know what I mean? And it has like places people stay, live, hotels, everything. But certain times during the day you can't because the road is it's flooded. But then other times of the day it's fine.
Oh, okay.
So it's crazy, bro. That's crazy to me.
Justin says, nah, it's just that local dealers love playgrounds as hotspots. You know what, Justin? You ain't lying, brother. When I went to Maui, to Hawaii, I was looking for some weed, man. I ran out of weed. I was like, fuck, I need some weed. And I went to a playground. Well, it was, not like a kid's playground. It was like just like a park. And literally, I asked like some people there that like some teenagers, and yeah, man, they're like trying to get me to buy like a whole ounce and shit. I'm like, no, I just need an eighth, bro. They're like, we don't really sell that little quantity because they were doing big things at that park. But I was like, nah, bro, just give me that eighth, be cool. So yeah, playgrounds are good places.
Hello, random.
If you ever looking for some in Hawaii, because Hawaii is still kind of it's not like they don't have cannabis spots like that anymore.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's still kind of illegal there, somewhat, but it is what it is.
It really is what it is.
All right, so that was our conspiracy of the night. In case you missed it, we did just talk about playgrounds under the ocean by Hawaii that we just discovered.
Over 5,000 years old.
5,000-year-old playgrounds.
Very Remember cool, the cool. Tunnel under the playground. That's where it's at.
Yeah, the tunnel.
That's some crazy, bro.
Oh, I know.
That's some crazy.
And then Justin says, and then probably rising sea level made it under the ocean. That is true.
Yeah, probably. That's probably what happened over the years.
I believe it.
Hundreds, thousands of years. That's weird, though, man. It's odd.
Yeah, it is. All right, let's move on. I'm going to show you before we end the show with our final words of wisdom. I do want to show you this Mark Summers versus Burt Reynolds on the Jay Leno show back in the day, how they had a feud and they went at it. Check it out, guys.
Neatness fanatic.
Yeah, it's talking about being a neatness fanatic. But you started out as a magician, if I'm not mistaken.
What's this?
Oh, it's
that's all right. Thank you. Yeah, about a week and a half later it came. But, there we go.
Oh, that is Mark Summers. Okay.
Thank you, Fabio.
Come on.
You know, I don't mind that because I deserved it.
You deserved it.
I deserved it. I did it to you. I deserved it.
That's okay.
You know, that's the kind of guy I am.
You know? Okay.
And I was saying to your wife the other night, you know.
Classic. Very rough book tour. I know. I saw you with Katie Couric. You were a nice guy. I saw you on one of those PBS shows. You were very
It's
sedate.
easy to be nice to nice people.
It is. Yes, it is.
It's nice to see you two have hit it off so well.
Stuart's Milton Berle impression. Take a look at that. Too obscure for the room. Anyway,
It's too hip for the room. I bet that plays good on Nickelodeon.
yeah. At least I have a full-time job, though. That's the
That's
thing.
true.
Where did this? Anyway, wait. What is this? Wait a minute. What is this, Joe? You got a coin? You got a coin? I don't have a coin.
All right. All right, ready? At the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
That's how you squash it.
Yeah, but see, he got a way better shot on Mark Summers. He fucking
Oh, I
tanked
know,
him
bro.
right.
He like punched
That's
him.
what I
was like,
mean. That was the best part of it, and he knew he was going to be able to do that.
Exactly.
Like he socked him with the fucking pie, dude. Mark Summers could
Hella hard,
Mark
bro.
Summers could barely get it up to him. That was funny, bro. I never seen it.
Oh, shit.
So he got the got the best of that. He won that.
Yeah, he did. But yeah, well, I didn't show the part where he actually put water on Mark Summers first.
Yeah, I know.
and then
When I
Mark Summers-
heard it, I was like, oh, because I was like,
yeah,
so you mean to tell me he just threw that on him just because? I was like, no way.
just because, yeah. Well, Burt Reynolds did that just because to Mark Summers, and then Mark Summers got him back.
No, that's
with
what I
that
mean.
water.
He got him back. That's what I mean.
Yeah,
You didn't show the first part, so
yeah.
that makes
And
more
then
sense now.
And then Justin says that's how they squash beef with a question mark. Yep, that's how they squash it back in the day. Justin says, why not just throw hands?
I
Because
said the same thing.
back in the day, Justin, we did have, believe it or not, something called a little bit more of self-control. And then we can just settle things with pies. We didn't even need to throw hands. We didn't need to get hurt.
Oh my god.
We could just have some whipped cream in our face that we could lick up after.
Oh my
and
God.
everything was just good. And Justin says throwing down in a control environment. Yeah, they should have. Worst comes to worst, this day and age, they could have thrown him in a UFC ring, and they could.
Exactly. I agree. I agree.
Yeah.
That's how you settle beef.
Yep.
It doesn't have to be UFC. It could be boxing.
Yeah. And Infinite is calling out. Justin says your quips have not gone unnoticed. Fent meet up with an emoji laughing face. I think it was talking about like fentanyl. That's what I got it as.
Oh, the playground.
Yeah. I got that too. I just didn't like want to talk about it too much because they might say something on the show on YouTube. Might say something.
Oh, relax. Relax.
I don't know, man. I'm worried. Like I never want. You know what I mean? Even what I just showed right now, like bro, I wouldn't be surprised. If they tried.
Relax, bro. Relax.
But it is what it is. We always figure shit out, so we get. All right, Jay. Well, that is pretty much it over here for us. Shout out to everybody watching, by the way. Please don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and share so we can give you this alpha every day, Monday to Friday, when we do our show, 8:30 p.m. Pacific time. All right, let's finish off with Jay's and mine final words of wisdom. What you got for them today, Jay?
Going with Law 35. Master the art of timing. You never want to seem to be in a hurry. Obviously, being in a hurry is never how to be. I know because I get all frantic when I'm in a hurry, because it shows you can't control yourself. You know what I'm saying? And so you always want to come off as patient. Patient is definitely I've had to learn how to be patient. Patient is really hard to be. You know what I mean? If you are patient, you'll realize that everything does come to you. Eventually it does. You have to just carry yourself in that way that, moments like I said, you have to know when the moment is right. Like if you're aligned and everything is flowing, the right moments for a lot of things. And I believe that has a lot to do with just how you are in general, how you wake up, how you carry on with your day, how you have it planned, how everything just aligns. It all has to do with you and your day. You can't let little things fuck up your whole day. You know what I mean? Like you can't let 30 seconds fuck up your whole day. You know what I'm saying? So it's on you to realign if you get misaligned. But yeah, the art of timing is everything with everything. I believe that. So I'm going with that.
For sure. Very well said. Very well said. To finish off with what you were going at and where I'm going to get at, remember, guys, life isn't just about action. It's about knowing when to act. The universe has its own rhythm, and when we learn to align with it, doors open that once seemed blocked. Mastering the art of timing means having the patience to wait, the wisdom to recognize the moment, and the courage to move when it comes. As they say in the art of war, he who is prudent and lies in wait for an enemy who is not will be victorious. So don't rush, don't force. Instead, learn to move with precision and purpose. Because when your timing is right, success doesn't just arrive, it feels inevitable. And that's what we're going to close it off with here today. Let's end off with the rest of these chats real quick. Yes, Justin said throwing down in a controlled environment. And then after that, where we're at, he says, like someone get hurt, but not hurt enough to be life threatening. If I get beat, I'd go like, he is stronger. Let me hit the gym. Yeah.
That's how it works. We've been there.
And then Infinite says to Justin, who kept making jokes about playgrounds, but Jay was not getting it. I just think Jay didn't actually really hear it as well, because that's why he probably didn't get it.
I didn't know he was talking about certain things.
Good. You do now.
It's all good, bro.
It's all good, man. All right. Well, that is it for us then, guys. Don't forget, we will be back on live in about an hour.
Yes, sir.
Maybe hour and 15. So we will be doing gym chest day today. So we are not we're not doing bench today, right?
No bench today. No bench.
Yeah, so we're going to be doing other things. So yeah, definitely come through in about hour and 15, because we're going to be implementing other things for the chest this week. So we definitely want you guys to check that out and see what we do. And it's also going to be a Q&A, so you guys can ask us anything in the meantime. I know, Justin, you always be coming through and talking to us, and we much appreciate that. So hopefully we'll see you on there tonight. We'll try to get in a little bit before midnight, so that way, you could still kind of enjoy the show and not be too stressed out about, studies and all that. All right. So that is pretty much it for us. You got anything else you want to say, Jay?
Nope. Health, wealth, and happiness.
Health, wealth, and happiness. That is the motto for the show. And in case you didn't see earlier in the show, Jay and I, we are officially having our own mugs now. So here it is for the camera to see, and Jay will have his up as well. That is Average Day Joes. That is me and Jay, and Average Day Joes you guys trust, or that's what it says. So hopefully you trust us.
Yes, sir.
And I'm sipping on this cucumber lime Gatorade from Infinite. So thank you again, Infinite, for that. That shit is smacking. I like it. So thank you. That's going to be my gym drink as well, to replenish and refuel.
It's always a good idea. I will be having it at the gym too.
Exactly.
And I can give you my full assessment of it.
We will be live drinking it tonight on our stream.
Give you my full assessment of this drink. So it'll be good.
Exactly. Just make sure it's cold, Jay.
Got you. I got you. I'm with it.
All right, guys. Thank you once again for being here. That is it for us. And we will see you back on tomorrow and tonight for the gym.